Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and I'm actually gonna do my Smackdown video because you know what? And I got a lot. I got a lot to talk about, and this is not gonna be a rant video. I'm gonna do this as calmly as I can right now because I'm a little mad because here's the thing. Here's what I'm mad about, right? So you know the Raw side of the Superstar Shakeup, right? So instead, we got Lars Sullivan, we have Chad Gable, we have Finn Balor, we have Elias, we have all these other cats in here, right? And what surprises me the most, 'cause I'm gonna talk about that because this is like it's gonna be the 5 minute, the 2 minute part. Like, why would you take Chad Gable and not take Bobby Roode? Because that's my point. So you literally separated a good tag team because Vince wants to be the biggest acquisition. So basically, he lied and said, "Oh, the biggest acquisition is Roman Reigns," which this dude was already on SmackDown before going to Raw, and which doesn't really make any sense. Why would you take? Why wouldn't you get Seth, who's a Universal Champion, by the way, so he can be a WWE Champion as well? Or, and this is what I mean. This is what I want to throw in here too. Y'all literally just said, "Oh, we got Kevin Owens, we got this guy, we got all the team that we need," right? Knowing that the biggest acquisition right now is actually the two women that are going to be a tag team in the division, which are Asuka and Kairi Sane. Because this is what I mean. I love SmackDown. The matches were great, but here's what I would have expected, right? And I think the War Raiders could have went to Raw instead of being the Viking Experience. It doesn't make any sense. That name is horrible, and I'm actually mad that they literally the WWE has screwed us again, and creative has actually messed them up. They're not even hands in a row. I think they're Spen and Ivan and Spen, and I'm a little pissed off about it. I'm a little pissed off about it because technically they're not even supposed to be changing them, but they let the revival keep their names. They let freaking Ricochet and Aleister Black keep theirs without changing them. They're not a tag team. Road Gable keep theirs. But hey, we got Shelton Benjamin. But hey, no title push for him, right? And that's the thing. Like, you could have took Shelton Benjamin and put him on Raw and actually made him something. But no. See, this is what I mean. How do you go from okay? And this is what I mean, right? How do you go from American Alpha to Rhodes Gable, which are a really good tag team, to Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins? And that's what I mean with them. Then we got Lars Sullivan, which is the biggest acquisition as well, because he's the biggest one too, because he's another big guy that we needed when we should have had him 2 years ago. We should have had him 2016. That was his whole call up was gonna happen. And they were giving us that list. They were saying, "Hey, he's going to Raw. He's gonna go to SmackDown. He's gonna be this big acquisition." And then, oh, come to find out, oh, that's where he was going. He's going to SmackDown, guys. And see, this is where I like to float a big fu to Vince because this is like, yo, really? So you basically just said, screw it. We're just gonna be this thing. Ember Moon, and we get Ember Moon. We get Ember Moon, we get Bailey, which we would have got her if. Oh, wait a minute, let's put her on Raw. Let's see where she's gonna go with Raw in a 2 year span. Oh, be a big star, and then we get Finn. We could have got Finn on SmackDown. I actually made a prediction about him going to SmackDown 2 years ago, but he didn't go. Then we're gonna keep him on Raw, trying to elevate him on the United title status. So okay, now this dude's in Intercontinental. So we have an Intercontinental belt, the World Heavyweight title, the women's tag team division, the tag team division, and now we got NXT. So pretty much, if Buddy Murphy would have won, took the belt back to SmackDown or 205, the brother would have actually had the North American Championship and everything else. But I digress. There were some fantastic matches. SmackDown was good yesterday. Tuesday. It was an A. But the draft It's like the draft doesn't give a. It's like WWE doesn't give a shit about the superstar shakeup. It's like you get the lackluster talent, and this is what should have happened. They should have had a draft lottery like they did in 2004. I mean, 2005 actually. You should have got everyone. That's what SmackDown had. They had cruiserweights. They had people. They had freaking Batista, and you don't even think that maybe. And I want to be honest with this, right? Maybe if we were actually smart enough, we could have had them all. And that's what kind of sickens me a little bit. And I don't mean this is not a rant video. Like I said, there's so much to talk about. And I'm looking at this right now. See, and this is where I think the WWE is going wrong with these superstars, these call-ups. Because it's like, you take the biggest star, and that's what should have happened. You had Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. You had them both, and you didn't take them. You didn't put him on the main roster before he got hurt. You let him go to NXT, let him get hurt, let him be gone for about a 2-week, 3-week period. And then the person who could be on the main roster, who could actually get a shot, would be, Ricochet's girlfriend, Lacey, which you can actually take her, but you didn't want to take her because she's not gifted enough, or she's in the performance center, but she actually is gifted, but you can't take her. And then the smart thing is, okay, here we go. So we take, here's what happens, right? And you take, and this is what I mean. This is what I was mad about. So, let me get this straight. You take freaking, you get Eric Young, you take him, and you send him to Raw? Why? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why? Why do you send him to Raw? No, let's do another thing. Let's say Eric Young, Cedric Alexander, right? Let's just take all the guys. We made a freaking star. Then Buddy Murphy becomes the main guy on the freaking roster, but he's not on 205 though. But let me throw another thing in there, guys, because I'm not making this a rant video. Let me give you guys a little bit of a reference, right? Remember when Sanity was supposed to be, when they called them up and we were supposed to get Nikki Cross, and surprisingly we left Nikki Cross in NXT, but a year later she comes to Raw? That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't get, right? You let everyone in this box on NXT, whether it's a women division, men division, or anything, tag team. And this is what they should have got. They should have took Oney Larkin and Danny Burch, put them on SmackDown. That's one way they could have did it. 2, and this thing, the matches were good. The matches were off the chain. And I'm actually kind of surprised Mustafa Ali he won against Finn. Nobody wins against Finn, not cleanly anyway. And surprisingly, we're going to get 2 years. This is the thing. Next year, which is the 2020, is going to happen. So, when we actually get the Undisputed Era, will be around the time we're supposed to get the Elite. And we're actually going to get them. Because what's end up going to happen is, because if AEW goes under, they're all going to go to the WWE because that's the only place they can go. Because this is what I mean. I was gonna make a video about that, but I'll make a video. But I'm like I said with SmackDown, guys, I don't get it, bro. Like I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. But it boggles my mind. It boggles it. Like, this is what I mean. It boggles my mind because they're sitting there believing that this actually gives a damn. They're sitting there believing it. See, this is what should have happened, right? See, this is how I think about it like this. This is how I'm thinking about it. So, we were supposed to get these dudes. That we didn't get them. So we got the next best thing. We get Buddy Murphy, who's already a star in 205 Live. You put him on the main roster to be that same Impact who got. So, And I'm just trying to throw this little bit here. Why on earth did you take about, oh, let's go to the UK side of the NXT and get the guys that we want to get, especially Walter, because he actually would have been a good fight for Lars Sullivan, because the thing is, Walter could probably pick him up and throw him like a bag of sack of potatoes. But recompense, oh, we hired this guy, he's the biggest acquisition, and you know what? Now we got to deal with Roman. Now this dude gonna want a title shot, and he gonna want to be the boss again. We gonna get another WrestleMania with this dude in here, or another SummerSlam where Kofi's gonna defend the title with Finn, freaking Roman, Mustafa, which I want to see, and then we're gonna get Buddy. That's what's gonna happen in about 5 months away. That's what's gonna happen this summer, because Buddy Murphy's gonna be a waste of an acquisition. We're gonna get him, and then, which is the smart thing is, because I'm not gonna waste any more time on this. Like I said, guys, and then and I'm actually gonna make two predictions this year. Two predictions. One, Kofi's not losing that title. That's one. Two, Lars Sullivan is going to demolish everyone in that era. Everyone on that roster is gonna get injured by him. If you don't believe me, watch the man's work on NXT. Please watch him. He's Lars Sullivan. The guy is literally going to rip through everything. That's why they call him the Freak. He's going to rip through everyone on that roster. I'm telling you, he did it. He'll do it to Kofi. He'll do it to Kevin. He'll do it to all of them. And they're all going to get hurt. Even Sammy, if he comes to SmackDown, that dude will rip him to shreds. He's not Braun Strowman. He's not a big guy, but he's big enough to rip through people's arms. I'm afraid of that man. I like him, but he's a very afraidable character. That dude will rip through somebody's arm. I've seen this dude. He's a freak accident. That's why he has the move called the Freak Accident. He's going to demolish them all. I swear on my life. I wouldn't lie to you about this, guys. Like I said, I'm not lying about it. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe to this video. Peace.